Good, gang. What's good? So we back with another one, man. Today is a little different though. We got a little different kind of video today. I keep telling y'all the way to succeed in this business is to save money. So right now, I don't know if you can see, but let me move over here. You see, I got the tools out here working, right? Went to go get a PM today. Luckily, my guy, when he does my PM, he looks over my whole truck, seen that I had an airbag leaking. Cool, no problem. Appreciate it for letting me know. Know what I got to do. I got back to the yard and just gonna go ahead and change it out. So I changed one out, but then I looked at my other rear airbag and realized that the bottom bolt was broke off. The whole stub was broke. So let me just take my time to fix it. But I said, guess what? This is content. Let me get my followers, some content. I told you guys I was putting out more videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how to change this bag. Again, I changed the first one, but now I'm gonna change the second one and let you guys tune in on it. But let me show you guys exactly what I'm using today. And you don't have to have no crazy expensive tool sets to work on your own truck. Listen, man, don't get it twisted. At home, I got Milwaukee everything. My friends will tell you, I got Milwaukee everything, top of the line stuff. But when I'm in the truck, listen, I got an impact socket set off of Amazon. Yes, it's off of Amazon. And I got a 1/2 inch impact. Now, this is crazy. And I did this because I just wanted to see how good it was. I seen this on Temu, man. No lie. I seen this impact on Temu. And I'm pretty sure it might have been TikTok shop. I don't know. But I seen that it also takes the Milwaukee batteries, right? So I said, let's give it a shot. No lie, man. It's like $30. Yo, this is one of my best impacts that I have. And like I said, I'm a Milwaukee dude, all right? But you can get this off of TikTok or Amazon. Like I said, like $30, $40, but they do take the Milwaukee lithium 3.0 batteries, all right? I think that's the trick with this, all right? So always keep your breaker bar, all right? 1/2 inch breaker bar and a pole or a pipe. And this pipe is what I use for the breaker bar. If I can't get that leverage on that bar, I put this pipe on it and I put them guns on it, you get me? But that's it, man. Simple as that. So let's get it cracking. All right, so check it out. As you can see, this is the one I already changed, right? Simple. You got 2 lines coming to the top. You got a bolt on the side, which is I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't even know what a socket is, but yes, you got a bolt on the side, bolt on the bottom, which is both the same size. So the old bag had a hole coming from the inside. It was leaking there, so I figured, let me get that done. I changed it, right? Cool. So now this bag right here, this bag look and appears to be fine. But that's why I tell people, you have to look over your equipment, all right? Because when I looked on the bottom of the bag, there was no bolt. So guess what? This bag could slip out, move sideways, do something stupid. But guess what? I'm home. Let's do it now. Let's get it out the way, all right? So I'm going to try to get footage of me taking this bag off to show you how easy it is. It doesn't take a long time. And then we'll go from there. Stay tuned. And just to show you, that's what I mean when there's no bolt on the bottom. It should be a stud with a bolt, just like this one, all right? This one broke off, so we need to change it. All right, so that's a 3/4. It's a 3/4 bolt on the other side. And we're gonna go ahead and bust that loose right now. Like I said, it's a 3/4. Here's the impact. There we go. Bolt is off. Like I said, always keep you a breaker bar because these threads up here were stripped from the last person putting it on, and it wasn't me. So take this. And like that, bolt is off. Sorry, the nut is off, all right? So take us 5/8, open that wrench. We loosen up, see if y'all can see that. Loosen up these air lines. And also, man, be careful because there is gonna be a little bit of air in that bag too when you take it off. So, I mean, it ain't gonna hurt you or nothing, but it might spook you a little bit. Normally I got gloves on, but whatever, it is what it is. Oh, no lady like no man with no clean hands. All right. All right. So we got that off. Now remember, there's going to be air in these lines, right? Well, but this one is not. Maybe because I changed the last bag, and all the air came out. Ain't no maybe. That's exactly what happened. So pull these lines out. Now remember when they go back, remember where they go? This one is a straight line, so it goes directly into the side. This one got like a little curve. It goes on the top. That's all you got to remember. Now, if I was you, there's a little fitting up here. Let's go ahead and take that off now because it's easier to do so while it's being held down. All right. I forgot that bottom bolt ain't there, so whatever. We'll just take it down. But you push down on the bag, right? Get all the air out. Slide it out. Now, with this one, it slid out like that, no problem, because see that stud ain't there? But you know what? I just realized something. It's not a stud, it's a bolt on this one. There's a bolt that goes in there, and it just came out. So maybe if we find a bolt, we could put it back in there. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep this one as a spare, and I'm just gonna go buy another one that has a stud, being that we already got it out. So I got that bag out. That's what it looks like with no bag. Like I said, I could find a bolt to put back in there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get another bag, being that we got it out, and keep this one as a spare, but you guys see. All right, yo, so if y'all ever in Tampa, man, and y'all need to get parts, we're going to a spot that opened up not too long ago called Millions. I think they got a spot in Miami, I think. I could be wrong, I don't know. Correct me if I am, but I know they got 2 spots in Tampa. The spot that we're going to is right here off of Causeway and 50th, behind the gas station, the Marathon gas station. Can you get in there with a bobtail? Yes, you can. Can you get in there with a trailer? You might be able to pull out on the street and park on the street and go in there and get what you want, but I've been finding that they got a lot of stuff in here for fairly, you know, a lot cheaper than Freightliner and Fleet Pride and stuff like that. So the last bag I just bought, I bought it from Fleet Pride. It was like $150 something. So let's go ahead and see what the price is on this one. This is the intersection I'm talking about, Causeway and 50th. And if you see, that's the gas station right there. That's the gas station. And Millions is right behind the gas station. It's the street I'm talking about. So if you come here with a trailer, you should be able to park on the side or even park in this little gas station right here. Maybe park in that gas station and walk over here, but this is it right here, man. Pretty big place. They do everything here. So this is it. Let's go ahead and get this piece so we can finish this job up, because I got softball practice today with my daughter. Got the new bag, and I'm kind of mad at myself, to be honest, man, because went to Fleet Pride, got the other bag, right? That bag was $158. Granted, that bag was a Continental bag. Yes, Continental is a better brand. I don't know what the hell this is. This is Torque, all right? So, yeah. But to me, I think this is a better bag because the Continental bag, on the bottom of the bag is plastic. This is aluminum, all right? To me, aluminum is a whole lot better than plastic, all right? So, Continental bag was $158. This bag, believe it or not, was $98, man. So definitely shop around, and that's what I get for not shopping around. But yeah, that's where we at, man. That's where we at. So check it out. I'm gonna show you the old bag too. So this is the bottom of the old bag, and this is where it was leaking from. They tend to dry rot out. So always, when you're going over your truck, check the bottom of the bag. Make sure it's not dry rotted. And if so, change it. And you know what? Oh no, I thought this was a Continental, but it's not. But yeah, that's the old bag. So we got the new one here. we need to take this piece off. And remember that fitting that we took off? That fitting needs to go here, all right? But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put the bag in first so that I know how to angle this fitting. And don't forget to use Teflon tape. Clean this fitting off pretty good. Try to clean off the best you can. Put some Teflon tape on it and then put it back on so it doesn't leak. So this is that stud I was talking about. That was not there on the last bag, so that's why I changed it. And what the stud does is holds this bag in place from moving. So that's what the problem was. Now, I'm gonna try to put this bag back in the hole. If it doesn't work, we're gonna fire the truck up, hold the air lines so that the rest of the bag will lift the truck up and we can slide it back in. Sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. I know some people, when they do change airbags, they put a block in there to hold it up, but I don't know, I was moving too fast, I guess. So let's see what we can do. I let the truck run for a minute. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But you can hear the air coming out. So that means we got air coming to the back. So we're gonna hold the line. And the truck is gonna raise up. You can actually see it, right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide the bag in. The bag is in, right? See, the bag is in, right? So we have to spin. See that orange cap? That's the stud. We gotta spin that stud in that hole and make sure it's lined up. So I shut the truck off, right? Just so that the frame of the truck will come down. My bag. So make sure you see this bolt, this stud right here has to go through the hole. Now it's gonna come down. I'm letting the air out the truck, so as the air comes out, the truck will settle down. Takes a little time, but it's coming down. Or what we can do is, I got the nut. You'll pick the bag up, right? Just pop the nut on there, just like that, just to hold it, right? And then we'll go on the bottom. We'll put the bottom on, lock it down. Crazy part is we don't have a bottom nut. So now I'm gonna have to go in the toolbox and find one. No big deal though, I promise you. So we're gonna put this fitting back. Make sure, like I said, you can put pipe dope or whatever, but I normally use Teflon tape. And it does need to go on all of them, all sides. Now I'm gonna go find the nut and then we'll go from there. All right, so I had to go to the hardware store right quick. I didn't have a 1/2-inch nut, so bought some 1/2-inch nuts and some washers to finish the job. We'll use this washer here. That's a 1/2 inch. All right, that's that. We're gonna go on the bottom. And for the bottom, I got a lock nut. I'm still gonna put a washer on, but I did get a lock nut. Maybe that's why the last one fell off. Probably exactly why the last one fell off. Just like that. All right. I don't care what nobody say about my, let's just say, TikTok gun. This is the truth, man. All right. Like I said, don't forget to put that Teflon on there. Then we gotta adjust this. And this is nothing but a 5/8 opening. All right. Again, you really can't tangle these lines up because this one has a bend to the top. There we go. Start that. for the top. Tighten these up. I'm not gonna tighten them too tight because you don't want to break them, but definitely gonna tighten them up. All right, so we're done. I checked everything, make sure nothing's leaking. Nothing's leaking. Got the bolts on the bottom, bags is there. And this is what I was talking about. This one is plastic, this one is metal. I wish I'd have known, but later on I'll go back and change this one. But everything's pumped up, so we good to go. All right, so we're done. I checked everything, no leaks, everything tight. I'm done. Didn't take too long. Took me about 45 minutes for both bags. If I would have had everything, you know, maybe a little faster or whatever, no problem. But again, don't be scared to get out here and fix your own equipment, man. I can't stress enough. We have to save money. It's tough right now. And if I would have went to the shop for this, probably would have hit me for like 2, maybe 3 hours of labor, and then whatever the bags would have cost. I mean, they're gonna upcharge it. So I could have probably been out of easily $600, $700 for 2 bags. But I was able to save it today. But again, don't be scared. Don't be scared to work on your own stuff. I was always taught if you can take it apart, man, you can put it back together. One thing about me, if I'm working on something and I don't know how it goes, I take a picture of it before I take it apart. And, you know, if I need help, I go back, I look at it. Or if I call one of my buddies, ask them. But again, one bag was 158. The other bag was 98. I wish I would have went to Millions to begin with because that was the $98 bag. So I could have got 2 bags for damn near the price of 1. But listen, it is what it is. I still save money because I'm not broke down on the side of the road or I'm on the road trying to get it fixed. But I got a softball game to go to today. So y'all know what to do. Be safe and keep it between them lines. Till next time. Peace.